Hello there, my Capricorn collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. What is up with you, Capricorn? What's up with your energy, Capricorn? Bottom of the deck there is the Eight of Pentacles. So what we got going on here? Temperance Angel there at the Six of Wands. Patience has averted you. Your patience is paying off. I like this energy with you. Some of you could have a Sagittarius that's sort of guiding you along the way here. This could be peace, love, and light energy. Guardian angels if you're a praying person. Whatever your sort of beliefs, philosophies are. It is the power of optimism, though. So there's mindfulness there. Some of you, this is the rainbow after the rain. There's the hermit vibe. Be mindful of the thunder energy here, though, Capricorn. There's the Ace of Swords. Trusting your instincts and your intuition. Those of you, that's almost like a compass energy as well. So it's going to be important that you're very mindful of the choices that you're making and what direction are you going, what are your expectations. Some of you, far more clarity on your expectations moving forward. It's a change of pace for some of you, and some of you, this is going to be something new that you're going to have to be considering, thinking about, or mindful of moving forward. There's the Leo vibe. So you got Leo, you got Virgo energy right here. Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh, hell. There you are, Capricorn. The general energy around you. I do feel like it's the rainbow after the rain, Capricorn. So do take your time. Be very mindful moving forward. There's that energy of stagnation, but trusting it. Damn, the Emperor energy. Aries vibe. Do watch your favorite astrologer if astrology is something that you kind of factor into your decision making. A lot of the stagnation here is rather interesting with you. What's with the Virgo and the Leo vibes, the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles feels like the King of Pain. Ace of Swords with the Page of Wands. There's the Five of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo who's kind of stuck or stagnant. Some of you, this could be within your own sort of astrology as well. There's the Two of Swords. No, this is distinct individuals. Wow. You keep having to overcome so many obstacles, so many blockages here. So, oh, someone doesn't want this sort of vibe with you. The sort of connection. Because you're going to go off and do some really amazing things here. This is a good work vibes with you. I feel this is more work than romance. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of love going on here, except for the love that you're giving yourself. Some of you, if you're dealing with a Leo or a Virgo, that King of Pentacles energy could be stagnation with regard to like choices or options that they have. So that's kind of a messy vibe here. So mindful of relationships or partnerships and the sort of vibes that come with that. Capricorn, I do feel like someone chose the wrong partner. So if someone chose someone else over you, now they're looking at you and you're doing really good. But you're doing really good because you're not in this very stuck, stagnant energy here. This created a lot of opposition for you. So some of y'all could have been dealing with a Virgo, a Leo, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles feels like the King of Pain. And then you got like the Five of Wands energy. And you just kind of lost interest in that. Kind of decided to go do your own thing. So you are changing up a dynamics of some sort. Does feel like a group dynamic. Work group energy with you? There's not a whole lot of love on this. So I don't feel like you're really dealing with a loving, kind sort of relationship or partnership or a person. It's more about the advantages of the relationship or partnership. There's the Ten of Swords. So hopefully you're moving through this energy. Some of you, you're just kind of out there doing your own thing. A lot of stagnation. This is the rainbow after the rain, but you're the sort of positive vibes when it comes to you makes all the difference. Someone's holding you like near or dear, or someone's stuck in some sort of fucked up vibe here where there isn't like any room for growth or any room for like better options or better opportunities. So it's kind of the question of how long are you going to stay stuck, or are you going to go off and kind of do your own thing for a while to see how things are with you. It's going to be very new, and for some of you, it's going to be, you're going to have to take a minute. You're going to have to get used to it. It's a more, for some of you, it's going to be a more relaxed energy with you. So it may take you a while to get out of all that sort of the Five of Wands energy you're used to. It's a very messy energy. It's a very undecided energy. No one really knows what's going on. No one's really like directing this as well, which makes the difference. And you're just kind of like doing your own thing. Some of you, this is if the class isn't right, go find another class. If the opportunity isn't what you're looking for, go find another opportunity. How long are you going to stay stuck or stagnant? This is almost like a limbo game, but no one's even able to sort of get that vibe going. Some of you, there's way too much external sort of vibes on something here. You're pulling more Emperor vibes, and some of you are dealing with the King of Pentacles. So someone has like other people sort of informing their decision making or what their sort of expectations are. The King of Pentacles, it could be the Hermit vibe. Some of y'all mindful of those that kind of go in between job offers, job opportunities, or relationships or partnerships. Those that are kind of still in your ex's energy, if this has anything to do with any sort of partnerships. I don't feel a whole lot of love here. So either the love isn't there anymore, or there never was like a close emotional kind of connection with regard to this. There's the Four of Pentacles. You really had to pull focus back on yourself. Some of you are, this is almost like learning to do a lot of things on your own. Learning to look at things from a completely different perspective. I don't know what the X energy is with you. I don't feel like it's love energy. It's more like the Pentacle vibe. So some of you, this could be X's energy. What's the codependency when it comes to your exes? Some of you mindful of your codependencies when it comes to choices, options, or opportunities. Some of you just kind of going off and doing your own thing for a minute. So some of you could self-produce, self-publish, or just kind of do your own thing for a while. It may take you a little while to get out of that sort of Five of Wands perspective or the energy around whatever that kind of relationship or partnership was. It was there wasn't a whole lot of focus. You had a bunch of people doing a bunch of shit, and no one was like really focused on what the hell was going on. Some of you, this would make for a very not so positive work environment. If this is like a, I don't want to say romance, but some of you, if the love wasn't there, this is kind of one of those relationships or partnerships where there were just always obstacles to overcome. No one was ever happy. There wasn't any sort of a completion to anything. Everything was always left undone. Things weren't always like working out. If there were options or opportunities, everything was so sort of scattered that no one was able to create anything. For a lot of you, moving away from this energy is a positive sort of focal point for you. Some of you, it allows you like better options or better opportunities. This is just this was just a shuffling energy. Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. If the relationship, partnership, situationship isn't working for you, go find one that is. Go find something that's better, that's not as complicated, that's not as for some of you it's just messy and not very, it's not a very planned out energy. Virgo there, the Hanged One energy, the Empress vibe. Four Cups down there with that Five of Pentacles. Those of you choosing to stay single for a while, I think you're dealing with a lot of fake-ass empresses. Capricorn, for a lot of you, someone wanted to just sort of take advantage of your vibe. That really made the difference here. Working vibes as well. So you probably got a lot of people talking shit about you because you are like doing your own thing, because you're discovering you're kind of doing your own thing. I feel like some of you are embodying that hermit energy. I don't feel like you're living your life out loud. I don't feel like you're sharing your dreams or goals with anybody. You're far more focused on you. The Page of Wands there at the Page of Pentacles. It's bringing in new options, new opportunities that changes everything. Those of you that aren't like overwhelming your socials with everything you got going on, that makes a difference. So I don't feel like the cross watcher is able to kind of get much of a vibe off of what the fuck you got going on, because you've moved from that energy. This feels more like work. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of fucking love on any of this, Capricorns. Pardon the cussing energy there. But it's just so stagnant. It's so stagnant and nothing really worked. You couldn't really get anything done. There was obstacle after obstacle, the simplest of tasks. With regard to the working relationship or whatever that situationship was, there was always something. There was always something. But no one had like resolutions. I feel like you were the one that was more about like trying to get the resolution. So if this was like a work option or a work opportunity with you, you were always like counterbalancing and bringing in good ideas, but they were always kind of turned down or not accepted. Some of you with regard to, there was no love there. So someone could have been wanting you to kind of prove that you love them, but there was no reciprocity. Someone just likes to keep that energy going. So some of you, if you're dealing with someone who has way too many sort of messy exes, it's kind of like that vibe. Like all their relationships or partnerships are messy. It's messy energy. Not a lot of love there. So it's not really based on like a loving type of relationship or partnership. Just always obstacles. Some of you could benefit from more like teamwork exercises or how to work within the group dynamic. Some of y'all are going to go off and do your own thing for a while to get out of that messy energy. But it's going to take you a minute to kind of not feel the Five of Wands just feels like a lot of unnecessary stress and pressure with no sort of resolution energy. So it's like everything was just messy as fuck. I don't feel like anyone was really focused on resolution energy. This is like if you're doing a group project and the boss isn't even like focused on what you got going on. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. And there's no like, there's nothing really grounded or focused on this. And then you got the Five of Cups with the Five of Pentacles there when it comes to the world vibes. So that's why with you, I don't know what this energy is. Some of you, it's like just messy energy, just in general, when it comes to choosing your partners. Those of you with the emphasis on feeling like you had to have a partner or you had to be in this sort of like group dynamic, and then realizing that that group dynamic doesn't really work. It's almost like somebody was trying to create almost like a stress-free environment, but no one was really like paying attention. Someone tried to micromanage and it really didn't work. You have a lot of people doing a lot of things and none of it is really like making sense or made sense with regard to you. Whatever your kind of philosophy is, there with the world vibes, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, there with the Five of Wands. I feel like you get a fresher viewpoint the way you're looking at things. Some of you all, it is like it's all new. So you're going to be learning as you go. And some of y'all just sort of getting out of that overly stressful type vibe. If this was a romantic relationship or partnership, there's almost like a power struggle. So someone wanted to be the dominant one, but at the same time, they had no direction. Some people plan that out with regard to the relationship or partnership because they really don't give a fuck. They're not emotionally invested. They just like that sort of messy energy. So who has all the messy exes? I mean, they don't have no ex that doesn't have some sort of Five of Wands energy with regard to it. This does feel like the rainbow after the rain, Capricorn. So take what's yours, leave what's not. The emphasis here is pulling focus back on yourself. Some of you learning to kind of take the time that you need. Some of you getting out of the unnecessaries. I feel like for some of you, there's way too many unnecessary relationships, partnerships, or, it's like too many people trying to do the same thing, but no one's really like focused on the same thing. Some of you dealing with fake-ass emperors or empresses. The King of Pentacles is like the King of Pain energy. So this is almost like, the King of Pentacles is like the dupe energy, the one that's being like manipulated. Some of you, if there's like a religious vibe when it comes to this, with the Hierophant energy there, anything that sort of dealt with like a religious vibe, this could be rather interesting with you as well. Three of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups. Yeah, some of you were just in a relationship or partnership with somebody that wanted to see how much time, energy, or effort you'd put into it before you realized that they weren't really emotionally invested. This is a bunch of messy exes. Everyone has exes. That's not the vibe here. But who has all these sort of overly complicated, messy exes energy? Work, love, or life. Those of you compartmentalizing your life. So you're not, some of y'all not mixing your business, your business life with your interpersonal relationships or partnerships. Those of you avoiding workplace romances as well. There's like a simplicity when it comes to you making like really smart decisions that brings about all these interesting changes with you. It is the rainbow after the fucking rain. So, damn Scorpios. Or, you dealing with a Scorpio? You got Scorpio? Some of y'all could be dealing with a Scorpio, or it's kind of like that energy. Someone kept you stuck or stagnant just so you weren't paying attention. Some of you, this is the relationship where someone isn't really emotionally invested in you, but they also don't want you to kind of get out there and start dating again or being around others, so that way you realize you're better off without that relationship or partnership. Again, work, love, life vibes with you. I don't know what this energy is. There is no love. I don't feel like there was ever any love. There was just way too many obstacles. With the Five of Wands there, this is you couldn't do anything as a group, as a partnership, as a couple, whatever the hell you want to call this. I don't even want to use couple. Some of you, this could be like a working type relationship or partnership. There was always obstacles. So some of you could benefit from team building exercises, or maybe with regard to your relationships or partnerships. Can you actually work, grow, and create something with this person? Or is it always going to be one obstacle after another obstacle after another obstacle? Some of you with regard to their past relationships or partnerships. If there's drama with all their past partners, some of you, that could be the sort of vibe that someone has. There's no love. I don't feel like anything is like love energy. Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, there with the Seven of Wands. Look at that 777 energy. But I feel like you bring that when you're just kind of doing your own thing. And then look, there's the Ace of Cups. Absolutely beautiful here, Capricorn. It is the rainbow after the fucking rain. So, damn. Those of you moving from that Five of Wands energy, it's going to take you a minute with that Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands to kind of get back to some sort of normalcy. I don't think anything about that partnership, there wasn't anything about that was normal. There is always obstacles. I mean, the simplest of things, there was always obstacles. But it wasn't based on an emotional connection. You know what I mean? So someone really wasn't emotionally invested. Someone really didn't know what the hell the energy was. It was just a lot of diversions to sort of keep the energy going. Some of you to keep the relationship going. Because if you started dating other people, or you had like other options or other opportunities, you'd realize that it didn't have to be all that sort of the Five of Wands. It didn't have to, not everything had to be that complicated. It's almost like someone was wanting to micromanage, but at the same time, they didn't even know what the fuck they were micromanaging. I don't know, focusing on yourself here. It's going to take you a minute. It's going to take you a minute to get kind of away from that Five of Wands. So you're gonna maybe, I know meditation, you might not be much of a meditator, but some of you learning to just sort of focus. There's the King of Wands energy. King of Wands energy feels like the King of Pentacle vibes. This feels androgynous. This feels like genderless, but at the same time, it kind of feels like a relationship or partnership that really wasn't going anywhere. Some of you learning to compartmentalize, I feel like that makes the difference. If you didn't understand your value or worth, someone else did, and then you had all these sort of like obstacles to overcome. The Virgo and the Leo vibes kind of controlled the King of Pentacles there with the King of Wands. So this is like trying to micromanage a micromanage type situation. But no one really understood what the hell the whole vibe was. Magician energy, there's the Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords there with the Page of Cups. Someone doesn't want you to see like new options or new opportunities. This is like if you're in a relationship with somebody and they're not really feeling your vibe, but they also don't want you to be single because they know you won't be single long, or you won't be without lack of options or opportunities. So they try to keep the relationship going. Because if you knew you had better options or less, some of you just less complicated. Not everything has to be like the Five of Wands. It's like someone just wanted to keep you stuck in limbo, but they couldn't even like, come together enough to put the stick across so you could like do your thing. There's a lot of this sort of stuck stagnant energy. Everyone's like trying to micromanage a micromanaged situation. Two of Wands. Mindfulness moving forward. Some of y'all take your time. Some of you, how long are you going to stay single? Or how long are you going to kind of look at things from a new perspective? I feel like you need just a complete new perspective on things. With the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, there with the Page of Cups. I also feel like some of you could benefit from compartmentalizing your life. So you got your work energy, you got your personal life, and then you have your sort of dating life. Someone just wanted to overcomplicate like everything. That's that Five of Wands energy. I mean, like the simplest of things. There was always that unnecessary energy on it. It's almost like a stalling tactic for some of you. So those of you that's newly single, but you're still going to have to be mindful. So hopefully you're taking more of an optimistic viewpoint of things. There with the Five of Pentacles, there with the Five of Cups. Without your sort of energy on this, without your input, without you sort of being in the vibe, something doesn't work. So once you pull focus back on yourself. So if you're asking yourself why is this way more complicated than it needs to be, it's because someone kind of wants it to be that complicated. It's like someone's micromanaging everybody or trying to micromanage everybody. But there is like no sort of resolution energy. This is the partner that may not be interested in you, but at the same time, they don't want your ass single, because once you see there's better options or better opportunities that are less complicated, you're going to choose the less complicated version. And why the fuck wouldn't you? I don't feel like there's a whole lot of love on any of this. So it was probably very manipulative from the beginning. Especially if everyone's exes, there's all that sort of Five of Wands energy. So focus on the codependency. I don't know, spending a little bit of time sort of figuring your own self out. You're the one that's making decisions. Once you start making decisions, once you get the clarity that you need, then the options or opportunities are boundless with you, Capricorn. But you need to focus on what's important. It does feel like the rainbow after the rain here, Capricorn. Work, love, life. I don't know what the fuck the energy is with you, Capricorn. Because there's no love here. I don't feel like anything was about like a loving sort of friendship or partnership. There was just all this sort of opposition energy. Even the simplest of things couldn't work, right? It is that I feel like someone wanted to keep you in limbo, but it's like if you're doing a limbo contest, you only need one of those wands and then someone else, two people holding it. But this is like someone trying to micromanage someone that's also being micromanaged, and it's not like going anywhere. Until you just say fuck it and go focus on your own thing. But it could take you a minute to get out of this energy. That was there for a reason. Because once you see there's better options or better opportunities, or just that you don't have to be in this energy all the time, it just changes everything up. This is good working vibes. This is good working vibes. So someone could have tried to keep you sort of stuck or stagnant or give you options or opportunities, but everyone else was kind of doing their own thing as well. Because if you don't know your own worth, someone else sure the fuck does here, Capricorn. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Some of you, I feel like you need like a new approach to everything. This does feel like a relationship or partnership, work, love, life, where once you realize you had better, less complicated options or opportunities, you're probably going to choose those. And it's going to take you a minute to kind of get used to things. So take your time. Take your time. Lord knows how long some of you have been trying to make something work in something that wasn't designed to work to begin with. Because it wasn't based on love. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours, and leave the rest. Peace, love, and light, Capricorn.